All right, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, today's lesson, I want to make it real quick. Just about Esau's, the downfall of his kingdom. We get into some scriptures here. I'm going to start at second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau being the so-called white man, is the end of the world. And Jacob meaning us, the Israelites, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, is the beginning of it that followeth. I want to say it again. 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau's world is going to be destroyed soon with the nuclear missiles, and when the nuclear missiles destroy this place known as Babylon, we're gonna come back on our rulership. And right now 2020 really kicked off with a bang. A lot of prophecies are really happening. And Jacob's trouble, the chip, everything's just closing in. Let me get into another scripture here. Matthew 24 verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So in that time, it's coming real soon, because right now, we're approaching Jacob's trouble. So a lot of us are going to be put to death. It says in the scriptures that some of us will be cast into in the prison, by the devil, known as the so-called white man. He's gonna, torture us. Some of us will get the guillotine. We'll be basically fighting for our lives that time. Because if Yahweh Shem Yahushai doesn't do that, then all of us wouldn't, we'll cease to exist, and then the devil is just going to have his way, right? Verse 23, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Yahushai, or there, believe it not. Verse 24, for there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So a lot of us are being deceived, through, it could be through social media, through these pastors, through different camps, like GOCC, IUIC, ISUPK. None of them really get deep into the scriptures like Great Millstone. None of them talk about the chip. They believe the chip is some barcode and Christianity, all that bullshit. Which it is a little bit, but it's mostly it's the RFID. It's basically a RFID chip, and it goes back to Charagma. Let me get actually Revelation out. Okay, Revelation 13 and let me get to the point. 13 and 16. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So that's clear as day, and the word mark, like I said, goes into the Greek word charagma, means incision. Verse 17. Oh, and also the rich and the poor. You could be the homeless man on the streets or a big man like Jay-Z. They're basically gonna chip everybody. And that time right now, actually in the world right now, actually a lot of people are actually getting chipped. In Sweden, they have a I think it's a city called what it's called, but in Sweden, so like a lot of people, the whole place is actually everyone has the RFID chip, and this thing is just spreading, ID 20, it's just spreading. It's just gonna eventually lean to mandatory. Everyone's gonna have to take it mandatory. Your Amber Alerts will eventually say everyone get chipped. You get chipped to your nearest I think it's nearest Walmart, your nearest station or whatever. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of the name, or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beasts, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and 6. So this prophecy is already being fulfilled right now. But it's not really out there yet. Until Esau makes it mandatory, it's not really, destruction's not going to really happen. And let me get one more scripture on that actually. Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So when you hear a lot of people talk about, oh, World War III, they're gonna burn America down and all this kind of foolishness, you can't. Basically, that's not gonna happen yet until the RFID chip is made mandatory. That has to come to pass before the destruction, before those nukes come. It has to come to pass. Right now it's just starting at the beginning, but we're close to the end at the same time. So yeah, I didn't want to make it too long, but shalom, shalom to the next video.